Oh God, well, here we go. With
Here
Bobby
we go.
Hernandez. So today we're actually going to call this week Hyperactive Bobby. Why? I'll tell you why. He came to the studio, not even kidding you, pounding one of these down, and he's already pounded like 3 of them at his desk. So this is number 4 for Bobby. So Bobby is a little
I'm
wired.
lit up, baby. Let's go.
He's a little wired, but thank you for tuning in, boys and girls. Jonathan Mercado, our Vice President Bobby Hernandez. We're joining in today on our Facebook Live with you guys. So let's talk about our house cleaning stuff. So this week, we have a lot of promos going on.
A lot of promos going on. It's that time of the year, right? It's spring. It's getting nice. It's going to be 80 degrees today.
Well, yesterday was 80 degrees, I think.
I'm going to start wearing shorts. All right, I'm wearing shorts now.
Or no, I'm glad he didn't say no pants. That's where we draw the line in the sand.
Draw the line.
But the promos, so we have a lot of promos actually going on. First, we want to start off with the Sony promos. Sony started a promo from the 20th of this month and is running into the whole month of next, till when?
End of June.
End of June. So guys, think about it. Sony's giving you a bunch of promos, great deals on products. This is your time to buy and load up your barns. They are very, very competitive, very aggressive. They've launched several new units, including that hot piece, the 8500. Not yet, Bobby. I know you're a little wired. You're ready to pull that one out. But 8500 is your 10.1-inch tablet. Like I've explained a couple of times on the lives, it actually moves side to side, up and down, because it has a ball joint mechanism. If you guys are having any issues with the ball joint mechanism, please get a hold of your sales rep. We do have a write-up from Sony on how to make that clear to dash kits with no problem. I've done it myself, and it works. And it also has wireless CarPlay, Android Auto. It also has Maestro compatible. It is an anti-glare 10.1-inch screen. Beautiful, beautiful display. So, guys, they have that piece out. Now, Bobby.
Well, before you move on, the super cool thing about the 8500 is, at first we only had it in the ES line, right? There was the 9500, which was super popular, but it wasn't open to everyone.
Correct.
So now that 8500 is open to all Sony dealers all throughout New England. It's hot. It's in its price point. Or in its category. It's the lowest price point by far. Check with your GoFast sales rep. He can give you some more details on that. Now can I do it, Johnny? Now can I do it, Johnny?
One more thing. Now that you mentioned the ES line, guys, don't forget also, Sony does have the ES line. Talk to your sales rep about, an opportunity to buy into the ES line. They have really 2 hot head units right now. The 9000 ES, which is your 7-inch screen, which has all the features of the 9500 ES, which is your 10.1-inch tablet screen. So talk to your sales rep about Sony ES. Now you can do it, Bobby.
So here's the new Sony AX3700. I got this kind of sideways. So Johnny, what's super cool about this piece is it's a entry level price point of $399.99 MSRP, but it's got Apple CarPlay and it's Maestro compatible.
And Sirius XM ready.
Sirius XM ready.
So, and it uses the nice, so they came up with, so a lot of you guys have really liked the button feel at the bottom of the screen. So they've actually mirrored all their newer head units to have that button feel at the bottom. Instead of having it at the top or at the screen itself, they actually have it at the bottom. And a lot of guys have actually came back and said that that's the way they want it. It looks so good in every dash kit you put. It gives you that feel of not kind of generic. It's very push, like you can feel the response back. So a lot of guys like the head unit. Like Bobby said, Apple CarPlay, Maestro compatible. This will be your entry-level Maestro compatible head unit on the market. So for the guys that use Maestro, take a look at the 3700. This will probably be your go-to line for Maestro compatible head units, name brand. So that they came out with. It is wired CarPlay, so it's not wireless, guys. So keep that in mind. They also have their GS lineup in speakers, subs, and amps on promo right now. So the 6.5s are wicked low, too low to even talk about the pricing. Call your sales rep. You'll be surprised how cheap the 6.5s are, the 6x9s are in the GS lineup. In fact, ask your sales rep about the ES lineup, 6.5, 6x9s, the ES amplifiers. Everything in Sony is pretty much on promo. We want to make sure that you guys feel that we're here to help you guys out and that Sony's here to help you guys out. So this is the time to stock up for summer, because let me tell you, spring, it's already started fast and furious.
Yep. So with the promos like Johnny mentioned, the GS line, we did a contest for GS earlier in the year, and it was super successful. Well, the pricing is as good, if not better, on this new promo. So definitely call your Go Fast sales rep. Talk to them about the GS speakers. Now's the time to load up and get 2, 4, 6, 8 pairs of speakers. Put them in your stock room and make that money, because this promo runs, like Johnny mentioned, to the end of June. So now's the time to strike.
Yeah, guys, everybody asked me about how to make a little bit extra money. This is your time to make a little extra money. So it's going to go on promo. You buy it at the promo pricing now, from now to the end of June. By the end of June, July, all the prices, retail prices on every website will start going up. So you've bought it at a discounted rate, and you're getting it, all the prices are up. So you're getting that extra cushion when you bought it on a promo to make more money. To me, that's a win-win for both.
That's it. That's the time to make that money, because you know what? There's always rainy days, so you got to make that money, and that's what's super great about Sony and their product. We've talked about this many times. Recognizable brand. People that walk into your store, everybody knows Sony, whether they're a car audio enthusiast or not. There's something in their lives has reached them with the Sony brand on it. So it's easy sale. They're great sounding speakers. I think without being on promo, it's for your dealers, it's like a 50-60 point line, those speakers. So think about now, once it's on promo, it's time to make the money.
60% promo. I want to know what speaker lineup you've ever heard doing 60%.
Well, you're making 60-point margin.
60-point margin. That's huge delta, guys. So that's from what you guys pay for it to what it is retail online. And let me tell you, Sony is very, they shop online. So it doesn't matter who's online. Everybody's at retail pricing. So that ensures that you guys are making the profits you need to make at your shops. So definitely, if you're not doing Sony, shame on you. Talk to your sales rep about bringing a couple of pieces, giving them a try, and hopefully we'll make you into Sony believer. Now, and let's talk about some promos also. So there are a couple of other promos. So there is a Sony promo obviously going on now. There's a JVC promo going on right now. So make sure you get with your sales rep on that. There's a Kenwood promo. So make sure you get with your sales rep on that. And there's we've got a ton of promos going on between sub and amps. So like a Diamond promo, a Rockford Kicker, a DS18 promo. We have a bunch of promos going on right now as we speak. So pick up your phone, call your sales rep, and ask them, hey, what do you guys have on a deal today? Because I'm going to tell you, you'll be surprised. It's probably about 200 plus SKUs on there.
This is that time, right? We all talk about when we roll into certain seasons. One of the big ones is starter season when we get to the fall. Well, now we are in the meat of the audio season, right? The great cars are coming out, right? The cars that have been in the garage all winter, they're coming out. They're getting cleaned. They're getting set up to go out. Their boats are out. We talked about boats earlier, marine season. So this is the time when everybody's out. Everybody's strutting their stuff. Get these speakers, these amps, these radios, get them set up, because you got people coming in. You want to make sure that you can take it while it's hot, right? While the iron is hot, you have to strike.
Correct, guys. Take advantage of the pricing. Take advantage of the time, because this is the time. I've seen so many cars this past weekend out. So beautiful cars out there, from exotics all the way up to your basic general cars, but guys are hooking them up. So they're coming into the stores and they're asking about equipment to put in their cars. So make sure you have something, and I mean absolutely something, to sell them, because if you have nothing on your sales floor, you're going to miss out on those promos. Well, let's recap on the Hicksville grand opening.
So I was there, Johnny. Hicksville grand opening last Wednesday. It was a dreary day, but we ended up having 2 trainings. Right, so we did a training by McGuire's. McGuire's came into our place. They did about a half hour, 45-minute PowerPoint demonstration. Right, so the PowerPoint, we've all been through those. But then I had Luis, so shout out to my boy Luis. He was awesome. He ended up bringing.
You mean Luis?
No, Luis. He's down in. That's Spanish.
Luis. Luis? Okay.
Yeah, exactly. He came down with a hood, right? Brought a hood of a vehicle. It ended up taping it down the middle and then doing his work on one side, left the other side undone, and did a live demonstration. I tell you that everybody in the place jumped up. They're all looking at it at this hood really closely with their phones out, with the lights, so they could see the difference of what he was doing and what it would typically look like. So it was by far one of the best demonstrations I've ever seen, and that kind of leads me to a little bit of a segue, John. Today, so it is now Wednesday, the 22nd. Today, here in Middletown, we're going to have a representative from McGuire's come and do a live demonstration here. So if you're in the area, you're listening to this, you're catching this before the end of the day, we're going to end up having it's kind of an impromptu thing, but we're going to have some swag for anybody that shows up. I'll order some pizzas, and we're going to have a live demonstration here at Middletown. So definitely something to do. Beyond that, Johnny, we had drones. So we had Nick
Frazier.
Nick Frazier came down from Massachusetts, drove down to Hicksville, and did a presentation on the Drone XC, which was on fire. Everybody loved it. And it's one of the hottest new pieces that First Tech has come out with. And tons of questions. We actually ended up giving away 2 brand new Drone XCs. Wow. So a couple of guys walked away with some prizes. And it definitely was just a great time by everybody. Hopefully we have some images up on the screen. We actually also had a wood fire pizza.
I saw that the little car.
It's a little like
Addy. Honda Addy.
No, it was from Italy. It was some Italian made little truck car, and on the back of it was a wood fire stove. We had pizzas for everyone. It was besides the fact that it was a great pizza, it was just a ton of fun. Everybody just sitting there ordering their own pizzas, coming out of this little wood fire grill. It was just a ton of fun, and we had a beautiful, successful event. Tons of people showed up. People got trained. Everybody walked away with something. We were giving away shirts, hats. We gave away from SolarGuard. We gave away a sprayer system.
Yeah, I saw that.
$600, right? You saw that $600 sprayer system. And it was just a lot of fun by everyone. Thank you to all of the reps that came. We had the folks from Trent, Matt, and Ralph. We had Jay Lambert from XKGLOW, right? He was there. We had the folks from McGuire's, Glenn Bresnahan, and Luis. I don't want to miss Lewis. I had Big John Nicholas. Big John Nicholas came, and then we also had the folks, Sammy from Real Truck. Real Truck came and had his truck there to show with the power step, and we also had a couple of new displays that he brought while he was there. The revolver tonneau cover and the backflip tonneau cover. So he had those displays that he brought for us and left at our new showroom. If you guys are in New York, please stop off 100 Tech Street, Hicksville, New York. Go in and say hello to Mike Cava, say hello to Ed Rosato. Chico's in the back there. He does your deliveries. Drop in, say hello, pick up some product. It's going to be a place where you can go pick up product. We do deliveries out of there. It's a lot of fun. Definitely give those guys a holler.
Yeah, I kind of am sad that I missed that, but I couldn't get out of the office quick enough to head down there.
Traffic is brutal.
Yeah, but thank you to all the guys that went down to the event. Thank you to Dan from Exclusive Audio here in Connecticut. He actually took the ride down there and was there for the whole thing.
Yep.
But thank you guys for coming down to the grand opening. The pictures, they're flashing pictures on the screen. We had a full house. Thank you to everybody who supported that event. That means 100% everything to us. So if it isn't because of you guys coming to these events wouldn't exist. So hopefully in our fall event, We'll see a bunch of you guys there.
But we got an event before that, Johnny. You know we do, right? We got Knowledge Fest is coming up.
Oh yeah,
Knowledge Fest is coming up. If you've been following our Facebook posts and some of our social media, you'll see some posts on Knowledge Fest. We definitely want to take advantage of our promo code. So there's a promo code GFKFAC24. Go to the Knowledge Fest registration page, punch in that promo code, and you'll get entrance to Knowledge Fest for free.
So guys, that saves you $100+ into the registration of Knowledge Fest. You know, we're providing you with this code, courtesy of Go Fast Solutions. So we want to make sure that everybody, come pay us a visit at our booth at Knowledge Fest. We're going to be one of the largest booths at Knowledge Fest. If you want to attend the after party that Friday coming up on June 7th, you need to come to our booth, all right, and get a bracelet so that way we, when you get to the Hard Rock, is it cafe or hotel?
It's the Hard Rock Hotel.
Hard Rock Hotel, we'll let you in, and obviously we want to keep, like we've said in previous segments, the riffraff out of that show. We want, that party. We want just our good 12-volt dealers there that are going to come have a good time with, the Go Fast boys and the Davis boys that are putting this show together. So come to that. Also, are we doing a beers and
Yeah, so it's the schedule for Friday is the show floor opens at 4, right? Because all morning there's going to be trainings. So if you're able to get there earlier, take a look at their schedule. There's a ton of trainings for from your sales team to your install team to your fabrication guys to the owners, right? There's trainings for all different types of trainings for anybody that's in your shop. 4 o'clock, the show floor will open. Between 4 and 6, come to our booth. Like Johnny said, we're going to be giving away bracelets. Bracelets will give you entry into the Hard Rock Hotel for our after party. And then for between 6 and 7 is Beer and Business, sponsored by Go Fast Solutions and our buddies over at Davis Distribution. So for that hour, we'll have kind of like you're going to get pregame, have a couple of cocktails pregame, and then get your bracelet and shoot over to the Hard Rock Hotel for the best after party at Knowledge Fest. You definitely want to be part of that.
So guys, make sure it is per registration / visiting our booth only. If you don't come to our booth, unfortunately, we won't be able to let you in, but we need to give you bracelets so we can track of the people that are in there and make sure that it's our 12-volt community and not some outsiders coming in just to
just a party on our dime.
Just a party for beers and whatever else we got going on there. So Hard Rock Hotel, guys, check it out. Come to our booth at Knowledge Fest that Friday if you are. Now, we want to get as many people from New England possible. So just remember, we're paying for your entry fee with our code. So GFKFAC24 is the code you want to use on the Knowledge Fest's website. We want to feed you, we want to wine you, and have a good time, and have a couple of brews after the Knowledge Fest show. So all on Davis and Go Fast dime. Come on down. We want the more the merrier if you can.
Let's have a great party. Let's have a great time. It'll be a kickoff to a great weekend. It's going to be June 7th through the 9th. So the weather's going to be gorgeous. You're going to be down at the shore. We're going to be going to a couple of great parties, and then there'll be time to even bring the family. Right? Bring the family, take them to the beach during the weekend, or have them go to the beach during the weekend while you're doing some Knowledge Fest training.
So guys, absolutely come on down. We definitely want you there. If you have any questions, please reach out to one of your sales reps. We'll have more details for you. I know that a bunch of you guys have already reached out. I have to give the list to Bobby so that way he knows who's actually reached out to us here out of New England, and we'll reach out to you and tell you the scoop on all that. So guys, let's jump on to our brand of the week. A lot of you guys are very, very familiar with this brand. It's called XKGLOW. XKGLOW is a RGB lighting company. They do from headlights all the way up to underglow, interior lighting, rock lights. They do it all. They have a rock light that's very interesting in the truck community, which I'm starting to see more and more trucks, lifted trucks, with white LEDs that are super, super bright. XKGLOW makes it. They have it available to you guys. Let's go down the list so that I can maybe give you, this is some mix. This is some of their mix. Their mix is, they've got everything to cover from slingshots to boats to you name it, they have it. So they have pod lights that are RGB. So a lot of you guys, you know, are putting cube lights in your Jeep Wranglers on the hood itself, but you want the RGB feel. You want to do that color changing, the flow mix. XKGLOW makes a cube light that is RGB. Is pretty popular. Now, this piece is pretty cool. If you haven't seen this piece, these are for Harley specifically, okay? These, and the reason I'm saying if you haven't seen it, you have to really understand what this piece is doing. There is a magnet here somewhere.
It's in the white box.
Oh, it's in the white box. There we go. So these Harleys are corner lights. You know, obviously you'll get the Harley shield, so it comes with the black or the clear. All right. You take the little magnet when you want to change the pattern of the light itself. So whenever you brake or you turn on your driving lights, you hit the magnet in front of it, and it will automatically change the light pattern on the side. It'll give you 8 different running modes with that light pattern change, and all by just doing the magnet right on the cover of the lens. It also does sequential turn signals, so you can change the pattern of that also. So if you have a Harley and you're looking for lights, you know, corner lights to change patterns and stuff, take a look at XKGLOW. They have you covered with these lights. These are, I've seen quite a few of them already. There's a video on YouTube if you want to see these things in action. They're awesome. So definitely give XKGLOW a try if you're looking for Harley corner lights. They also make slingshot lights. They make for underglow, engine glow. They make lights for Harleys. They make lights for interiors. They make lights for headlights. So the XKGLOW is not only a car line, it's also a, you know, motorcycle line. So we've got a lot of guys that want to, you know, accent their bike. So if you're looking at the back of this box, you'll see this is a sports bike. They have accented lights throughout the whole bike itself. Now in the front, it's showing you the Harley, and it's showing you 2 different. So they have the engine kit, and then they have the underglow kit. So the cool thing about XKGLOW is with their XK Chrome piece, it allows you to do 2 different zones. So like for instance, on a bike, if you're looking at this picture, see how he has the motor in red and then the rest of the bike is blue? So with the XK Chrome piece, you can control several controllers, or even the patterns, the how do we say, the flow of the lights, if you want it to wag, strobe, etc. You can control it all on the XKGLOW app. In my personal vehicle, I have 3 XK Chrome controllers. One controlling under the motor lights, one controlling the grill lights, one controlling the under the car lights, interior lights, and the trunk lights. So I have it set up so it does multiple patterns in different ways with the XK Chrome kit. I can take all the bubbles between in the XK Chrome, because it'll show you 1 through how many controllers you have and light patterns. You can take those bubbles and either match them up all together to just do one same light, or you can do different patterns and you know, flows through that app on the market. So XK Chrome. They also make dome lights. These are RGB dome lights, and they also have white in them. So the app that I was telling you about, you probably can't really see it, but it's the app that it shows you like that, the color wheel, and you'll see all the dots on there, and it'll tell you what color you want to do, the pulse you want to do, the speed, etc. So they do dome lights, and they do corner lights, tail lights, they do interior lights, so they do fiber lights also. So this is a pretty cool piece. All you guys are seeing more and more vehicles with the pattern inside,
like the ambient lighting inside the vehicle.
Inside the vehicle, so it literally flows through the crevice of the light. So you can set it up so the dash does one color and then another thing does another color. They have this fiber kit available. We have it in stock. So all you see here, we have it in stock. They also do rock light kits, RGB. They come, XKGLOW came out with their Alpha Series kits on each one of these kits. So the regular series, you can do multiple one color and do multiple patterns at just one color at a time. With their Alpha Series, which you can get in any one of the kits that it comes in, what it does is you can actually do chasing around the lights, the wheels, undercar, interior. It'll chase, the rock lights will chase around the vehicle. So on the slingshot kit, there's a one that comes with rock light kits and also underglow strips. So it comes with both of them in the slingshot kit. So you can do chasing on that. You can change the patterns. You can do multiple things, and it's all controlled individually. It's not controlled, like this strip is one. No, this is each section of the strip can be controlled individually to do a different pattern. So XKGLOW has developed and spent a lot of R&D time trying to perfect the best kits out there on the market. A lot of you guys are very familiar because you're currently using it. So definitely take a look at XKGLOW. They make wheel ring kits. So I'm losing it here. So as you can see, this is their wheel kit ring, wheel ring kit. They have it in RGB. Yeah, I know it's a tongue twister.
Yeah, you got me a little confused.
You're always confused. They do it in multiple sizes. That's adjustable. It could be done individual on each wheel, different color. XKGLOW has perfected these kits to be a bolt-on. Guys, make sure you charge a few hours to install these kits, because this kit is not just to throw it in the back of the wheel caliper, the brake caliper, and call it a day. This is gonna need adjustments. It's gonna need cutting. It's gonna need fitment. So make sure you put yourself and you set yourself for success with all these kits. They also make a third brake light. So for all you guys that have Jeep Wranglers and Broncos, because they make it for the Bronco too, these are plug and play fifth wheel light kits. When you press the brake, obviously, they will all light up. Now, when you put the turn signal on, it'll be sequential, so it'll flow through with the turn signal. If you put reverse, all the lights will turn into white. So they have this for Broncos and Jeeps, guys. They make a ton of different stuff. We have the extension cables in stock. We have the strips, extra strips. So all these can control multiple strips at the same time. My vehicle have over 20 strips on one XK Chrome controller. I think I'm at its max. What is that?
20. You said 20. 20
yeah,
lights.
if you guys haven't seen the video, Bob doing 20, 24.
So the cool thing about XKGLOW, guys, is this is a kind of product that really needs that. You have to have either a display in your a display on your desk, or you really should have a vehicle. So I'll get a quick story, because I'm a story guy. You're more of a parts guy. I'm a story guy.
Of course.
So we're at the Hicksville grand opening, and Jay Lambert is there, and he's setting up his displays, and the Pizza Passeggio, Rob from Pizza Passeggio, who came with his little truck, he saw that and fell in love. He's like, I need to have this in my vehicle, because he saw it. He saw somebody else using it, and he's like, for his business is that truck. So that we set him up with one of the dealers that showed up, and they were doing a complete underglow kit for his vehicle. He wanted to have some music set up so that he could play some When the Moon Hits Your Eye like a big pizza pie. That's amore. So that's the type of thing that you really need to have. Put it on one of your vehicles. Put it in your car. Have a display, because to tell somebody that the car glows or there's a light, I can only tell you in so many words, and it's only going to draw so much of a picture. For somebody to come and see it and see their car glowing, or see a vehicle glowing, it's just a game changer. So guys, we have a ton of sales. Check your email if you haven't seen it. Check your email. There's a email for XKGLOW being the brand of the week. Some super sales. Put some of this stuff in your vehicle. Put some stuff in your employees' vehicles. Get a display. Call Johnny. Get a display for your counter. This has got to be shown, right? It's one of those things you got to see it to believe it.
Hey guys, and also Bob made a perfect point when he said the event. So this is the event that we did in Hicksville was a get together. We had a bunch of vendors there, a bunch of dealers came down, and this is what I'm talking about, networking. He mentioned that this guy with a pizza cart, the Pizza Passeggio, I can't say.
That was close. That was very close.
The little cart, he came down, as a vendor to obviously do pizzas for the dealers that were there. At the same time, he saw something that he wanted, and he linked up with one of the dealers that were there. And that's what I'm talking about. Networking is that, you know, you never know when you come to these trainings who you're going to see, what you're going to want. You know, you got all these end users that they're throwing all these ideas out there, but they don't really see or know pretty much the difference. So with you guys coming down to the trainings, you're getting trained on this type of product. You know, you got an end user that just happened to be a vendor that he really was looking for something like this in his little truck, and we ended up linking up with him. So in other words, you come to these events, you know, there's a likelihood that you're gonna learn a lot. B, you're gonna get some you know, freebies and goodies, and C, you might even get a customer out of it, because a lot of guys are really looking into all the categories we carry. A lot of guys are looking for the lighting category, you know what I mean? A lot of guys are looking for the performance. A lot of guys are looking for the audio. You know, you come to these events, you're gonna link up and network with a bunch of, you know, end users and dealers, and this could be an opportunity to bring some added revenue into your companies. Now, one other thing that XKGLOW does pretty well, that it's been very popular, is this 60-inch. It comes in 48 or 60-inch tailgate bar light. So I know you guys have seen a lot of these in the streets. You've seen a lot of pickup trucks with them, where the you know, the lights, they press the brake, it's got a strip at the bottom of the tailgate, and it lights up and does sequential lighting. XKGLOW also does that. They do a ton of different things. So shout out to XKGLOW for making such a great product that really supports the dealer, and it gives them a bunch of options out there to really outfit vehicles with a bunch of lighting.
Oh, there's more.
Hold on, there's more. Bobby
Look,
threw
or it's the limbo bar. Do limbo, Johnny.
The limbo bar. So they also make a few XKGLOW interior kits. So all you guys that want interior lighting, now I'm on your right. You're on the left. Interior kits. XKGLOW makes these kits. They also make a full underglow kit. So a lot of guys, it's funny because this was back in the 90s. I remember the street glow days. This was back in the 90s. Everybody had to have your underglow kit. Well, XKGLOW makes it. It is very popular. They don't make it rod-wise. As you can see, the box is tiny. It actually uses 12-inch rods, 8 of them. So it spreads out the beam pattern throughout the underglow, and it gives you that nice long contrast, which you can also add strips to this kit to make it even brighter. And then they also make a rock kit for UTVs and ATVs. So all you guys that are working on UTVs, ATVs, and these guys are looking for underlighting. They go out to these woods, it's dark, you know, they go at nighttime, they can't see. This will be a perfect opportunity to talk about rock lighting for them. You know, it's got holiday themes, so some of you guys like the 4th of July, you put the 4th of July. This coming up this weekend, Memorial Day weekend, you know, they've got a Memorial Day pattern. You put it on there, sync with the music. Another cool feature that I didn't talk about earlier with all these kits is called Chameleon Color Scan. Now you're asking, well, what is that? Well,
I can't even say it, Johnny.
Well, you take your cell phone, you put it in the Chameleon Color Scan mode, and whatever you put the phone at, meaning if it's in this blue here in the Go Fast, all the lights in your vehicle will turn blue. If it's on the white, all the lights will turn white. If it's on gray like Bobby's hair, it'll turn...
Well, the car will just go out of warranty.
Yeah, pretty much.
But my wife has actually used that. We're driving, and she turns around and she says, "Look at that sunset. That sunset is beautiful. It's gorgeous." I had to pull over now because she takes a picture of the sunset, and sure enough, we're able to change the colors in the vehicle to the exact same color. I got wherever I had to go 30 minutes late because of her.
Yeah, well, you know, that's you got a happy wife, happy life.
That's what they say.
So, guys, I want to give a shout out once again to XKGLOW. They really have thought about everything outside the box. They really want to make this. They listen to you installers at all these trade events. Hey, maybe you should do this. And guess what? They're pretty quick to react on implementing new features. Absolutely. So they'll come up with it and they'll react. Also, their tech support, I've heard, is second to none. You literally can call their tech support up, and their tech guys will be on the phone helping you out to get you squared away very quickly and accurately. Guys, let's face it, lighting is huge right now. I mean, huge. I'm one of the guys that I said back in the 90s, I'm never going to do lighting ever again. No, this is dying. This is a dying animal. Came 6 years of me owning the Charger. Guess what? It's all lit up. Why? Because it really is pretty cool at nighttime. You go to all these shows, all these events, all these car shows, you know what I mean? And you're seeing these kids with their cars lit up inside and out like spaceships. So why not look at XKGLOW on your next purchase to add lighting into your cars, so that way you can offer to your customers. And make sure you have a demo, guys. Your personal vehicle, employee's vehicle, or something on the counter. They do make some nice countertop displays. We can get access to them for you guys, so you could demo those off. They might cost a little something, but at the end of the day, it gives you an added feature, an added tool to sell this type of lineup in your showrooms. So, Bobby, you want to add anything else?
I tell you what, Johnny, I think you did a great job. I wanted to give a shout out to Jay Lambert, who, our XKGLOW rep, who supports us at everything we do.
Yeah.
He was there in Hicksville. I think we ended up finishing around 10 o'clock at night, and Jay doesn't live in New York, so shout out to Jay. He's always been there for us.
Are you doing it again?
We love you. We love you, Jay. Guys, check out the XKGLOW sale. There's a great sale for XKGLOW. Now's the time to pick this up. And I think, Johnny, we're almost wrapped up. We're just about there.
Just remember, guys, make sure you register for Knowledge Fest. It is an event. It's a weekend-long event. I know it takes from your time. Bring your family down, like Bobby said earlier. The reason I'm saying is, if you've never been to Atlantic City, it's on the boardwalk. The boardwalk has a beach. It has a carnival. It has a bunch of restaurants. It has a bunch of things to do in Atlantic City. And on top of that, with it being June, it's already going to be nice and warm.
Yes.
So bring your bathing suits, and hopefully we'll take a dip in the water.
Johnny, don't bring your bathing suit.
Well, we're going.
Nobody wants to see that, Johnny.
Bareback?
XKGLOW. XKGLOW.
You'll show my XKGLOW tattoo.
Yikes.
So, guys, thank you for tuning in. We truly appreciate it.
Take care, guys. See you again.
And like Bobby said, 2024. Have a good one.